Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. So if you saw the picture on my community page, I had a row of like 4 or 5, maybe 6 acrylic clear bins sitting on the floor. And this was everything that I was able to make out of what was in there. And this is everything that's left over. So I still have a lot of things that I could make. So we're just going to put this one aside. And I don't know the best way to, I guess the best way to show you what I made is to just dump it, right? Okay. So all these were just, must have been thrown in there. When I'm working with stuff, I'll just, if I have random strips like this, I'll just run them through the sewing machine. And I know those were from a while ago because they're not even the same color thread. We have this here I ruffled it on that paper. That was not easy. We have some ruffles. I think that is the last of that fabric. Some more ruffles, and this is going to be a page tab, but I'm going to put a button on there. And then we have 2 of these. You can make these into pockets. They can be journal toppers if you embellish them a little bit more. This is from a magazine, and I think I'm actually going to keep this and put it in my personal journal. Because I can, right? This is packaging. This here, it was a box of 20 prayer cards. So this is the front and this is the back. So this all has writing all over it, and this is prayer cards. And then here it says like 20 journal cards or something. And here's another one. It just is a different color. And the back of that is in here somewhere. This is Graphics Fairy. I don't remember where I got this because I've had that for quite some time. That came out of a magazine it must have been a Valentine's Day magazine. I fussy cut around these 3 things here are Minte papers. And actually my very first video was made using that Minte, I think it was a 6x6 pad. I still have that little thing too, but that paper is so pretty, I didn't want to cut into it. Magazine, also a magazine. And then I was able to make some tags. And this here is a little mini notebook. Some beads on there. Just leftover scraps of paper. This is from a checkbook register. These are all cut-offs from dyed papers, except this one. This came out of a book, and I'm guessing that is meant to be chapter 1. So I just put a hole in there and put a brad in there. This here is an envelope. And we have that's coffee or tea dyed, maybe both. I think that's Graphics Fairy Digital. And then this is from that same one. I don't know where this came from. This is Graphics Fairy. And we just have some little cards. That's a sticker. But this one here is actually a hidden paper clip. So you can put it over the side of the top of a page. And then this can be a traveling pocket, or you can glue it down and make a top tuck or a side tuck out of it, or you could even make a belly band out of it, either way, up or down. This piece right here, you can't really see it that well. You can't even see it well with that. This is packaging right here. It was stickers came in that. Piece of fabric was in there, and I just stamped on it. And this here is, this was a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and it was one of those that I was never going to use. It had like school buses and pencils or something on it. I'm not really sure, but I painted over it, and then I stenciled it, and then I cut it up to make tags out of it. And then this here is a sleeve page, I don't know what you want to call it, or I don't know what it's called, out of a photo album. And so I folded it in half, and I sewed it on two sides, so now you have 3 pockets. This is all the way up here, though, and so I think I'm just going to cut a little notch out of both sides there, because it's kind of hard to get those out. Leftover, just leftovers, that's what this is, just leftover stuff from other things that I've made. This is the back of the other piece of packaging from the prayer cards. And I taped these down. Now, I could put a piece of paper over there and make these traveling pockets, or they could be stuck down to a page. Actually, this here is a digital that I was messing around with like last year sometime. I never finished it. So it's nowhere. It's like 3 or 4 pages of me just messing around. So that's that. And then some more pockets. Again, this is scrapbook paper. So again, you can, and packaging and tea-dyed paper. You can have these as floating pockets, or glue it down and make a double pocket out of it. Magazine. This is just a piece of cardstock that was coffee dyed, and I just put some stuff on there and sewed it down. So that is a pocket that you glue down. This was a bookmark that was already printed, and it had something on here from Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and I just wanted to cover that up with something else. And leftovers made into a bookmark. A receipt from Hobby Lobby. And again, these, you can put this on the top cover of a journal, or you can make them floating journal cards. You can turn them into pockets. I have a stamp set that's got 2 stamps in it that go together. When life gives you a rainy day, play in the puddles. Made a journal card out of this. This was, I just ran that through my embossing machine, and it ended up in a bin. So many different things that you could do with these. This could be a journal card. It could be a pocket. It could be a tuck. It could be a belly band. I don't know why I decided to put a little Velcro piece on that, but I don't know. This here, I made it so you could sew it in as a page. And this too, this is part of my Rit Die experiment paper. And this was, I think it was a advertisement for stained glass of some sort. I forget, but it probably came out of a magazine that was around Christmas time. And then this here is Graphics Fairy. It was a cutoff. I just made it into a little booklet. This is packaging paper. And then it was a 12 by 12 piece, so I folded that over and made it into a little pocket. And then this here, I think I was watching Camilla Craft Designs, Julie, over there. This is, I think it's 2 paper bags, because there's a pocket here. There's a pocket there. This is the bottom of the bag, so it's like a tuck spot. And then this is a pocket also, but then this is the bottom of a bag. So you have a hiding spot in there. And I think it was supposed to be a little mini journal, but I didn't end up finishing it. And I'm not sure why. Probably because now that I look at it, this doesn't really go with that. So I don't know. Another one of those things there. And then I was able to get 3 mini journals out of all of that stuff. So this is hand-dyed leftovers catalog, or not a catalog, what is that? A calendar. Good grief. This is fabric and this is fabric. And if you saw my video on the 5 that I made, these were left over in that bin, which is why I thought to make these. But these were made after those other journals. This is all Rit dye paper. These aren't quite finished yet, though. I do have some papers that are left over, pieces that are left over from those bins. But I'm not sure if there's anything in there that would actually go with that stuff, you know, to make journal toppers or whatever. And then this is everything that I still have to use. So I'm gonna tackle this today. But I also have more acrylic bins, because why not, right? I have a lot to do today, and I will probably just be in my studio all day and come up for air when it's time to eat. So stay tuned for whatever comes next, and happy crafting.